Hi guys, welcome back to step number 3. And
Today we're going to discuss in this video on how you can get more engagement on your posts, and as a result you will obviously be able to reach a broader audience. Now guys, back in 2017 Mark made a statement that he's actually going to make our time more fun whilst we are on Facebook, because people started actually backlashing, because we saw that um, when you would go through your feeds, you would see more ads than your friends post, etc. So he did just that. So if you have a business page, etc., you would actually also be able to put things in perspective, because when you post stuff on your business page, what happens? There's 0 to there's less than 10 actually engagement on it, unless you are going to buy some ads. Now, at the end of the day, when it comes to you being wanting to grow your business, the best place to do that is Facebook profiles and Facebook groups. And therefore, basically you'll see that at this point of time, Facebook groups and those who are crushing it are actually doing it from their personal profiles. Now, when it comes to Facebook and who they show your stuff to, it is something like the following. Now, let's say that you have 5,000 friends. Now we call this a ranking system. So let's say it's 1 to 10. So 1 being the least amount of people, up until 10 being all 5,000 of your Facebook friends. Now let's say each pocket actually means 500 friends are within that pocket. Now, obviously, it isn't 500 in each pocket, because Facebook actually breaks it down into smaller bits of around about 20 per pocket. But just to keep the numbers flowing and easy to count, we will use a round number of 500. Now, let's say you make a post and Facebook shows it to the first pocket. And the first pocket, they actually engage on it. What will they do? They will now show it to the second pocket. Now what happens is, when they show it to the second pocket, and the second pocket, they actually engage on it, what will they do? They will now show it to the next pocket. However, let's say they show it now to pocket number 3, and pocket number 3 does not engage on it. That means that they wouldn't go further and show it to the rest. Why? Because according to the algorithm, it means that people are not enjoying your stuff. So what does that mean? They shouldn't show it to people, and therefore you'll see one post getting 500 reactions, and another getting 2, and another getting 3. So one thing that you actually don't want to do is to share other stuff. It's okay sharing into a group, but if you are going to share stuff to your Facebook profile, then you are going to kill engagement. So obviously the orange one is actually presenting your post, and you definitely want to be posting what your audience wants to actually see. So you need to plan your post before you actually are going to do that. So also, you want to be posting no more than 3 posts per day. Now, why do we say that? It's because you want to be posting in between 6 and 8 hours from each other, maybe 4 if you need to get in 3. But a good number is actually to post like 6 hours from each other. Now, guys, if you want to get engagement, you need to engage on other people's posts. If you are not going to engage on other people's posts, then the algorithm wouldn't pick up that you and the specific people are actually communicating. So what will happen when you put up a post, you will also get engagement. And also you need to put out the time. And let's say you're going to use 1 hour per day for the next month, and you are going to invest it into your online audience. So let's say you're going to put in 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes in the afternoon, and 20 minutes at night, or maybe 30-30. So I have a timer on Facebook. Facebook actually allows you to have a timer, so I know exactly by the end of the day when I've spent 1.5 hours on Facebook. So I put it actually up to 1.5 hours. But you can start out having actually 1 hour spending on Facebook. And before you actually put out your post, you want to be engaging 15 minutes with your audience, commenting on their posts, and also acting on it by like, etc. And then make your post. And the next 15 minutes, you will be once again engaging on your audience's posts. Now, if you ever find yourself on Facebook and there's a post that you don't like, we're going to share with you in this video on what to actually do on that, because everything you do on Facebook affects you. It's either going to improve your or engage your territory, or it's actually going to affect it negatively. Now, whenever you see a Facebook post that you like, let's say you log into Facebook and the first thing that you see, you like it, you'll act on it. You will act, whether you will comment and like it. And if there's something that, if you ever find yourself scrolling past a post and not acting to it, for the next 10 days, I want you to take your finger and I want you, it will sound a bit dramatic, but I want you to slide it over across your neck. So every time you go past a post, you slide it across your neck, and that will remind you that you are actually killing your business. So what happens when you come across a post that you don't like? So either you'll unfollow the person, or you will unfriend the person. And why is that? Because whenever you go past any post, then the algorithm picks that up. And the next time when you are putting out posts, then it obviously wouldn't show it to those people. So at the end of the day, if you are using your Facebook profile for business, then you will be killing your business if you will be going past posts. So make a decision to either unfollow, but in my opinion, what I would do is I would unfriend, because yes, I always say that it has nothing to do with how I feel about the person, but I wouldn't serve steak to a vegetarian. So it's fine, we can hang out. If it's my friend, we can hang out offline. But when it comes to Facebook, I'm running my business, and that is basically what I use to grow my audience. So whenever there's something that you actually don't like, and yeah, it will definitely affect you. So now the question is, I'm going to use myself as an example. So one of my posts, on the left-hand side, you will see that there were 425 reactions, likes, etc., and 282 comments. Now, why would one post have that engagement and the other one does actually terrible with only 60 engagements? And the reason for that is the following. Remember, now Facebook can see that I actually put in a lot of work when it comes to the first post. And people actually, I took them through an emotional journey. And as they were engaging on it, I remember the pockets we spoke about. So it shows to another group and another group and another group, and more people could relate to it. So obviously, in the inner circle, we cover on how to structure your post, how to actually be a newbie, and how to write posts like you are actually years in the industry. So it's quite easy if you know how, if you actually just follow the steps that you do. You don't need any experience. So yes, but the reason why the post on the right hand side only had 60 reactions is, yes, even though it is a positive post, but it took less time to actually go through it, and less people actually related to it. So that tells me something, that I need to keep a healthy audience, and I obviously always need to increase on keeping my audience, my profile healthy. So I always speak about if you didn't get our free PDF, you're more than welcome to request it, and we will share to you on how to keep your profile healthy. So same as your body, same as anything out there, if you don't keep it healthy, it will die. So if there's a ghost town on your profile, then know that you actually need to do a few steps in order to regain the health of your profile. Now guys, that is all that we are going to share in this video. And if you want us to do more videos on this and go more into detail, you're more than welcome to comment below and request, and me and the team, we will be more than happy to actually do that for you. So I thought that you would find value from this, and we will see you on our next video.